Esmeralda, I think I keep you safe.
The theater program at Cathedral is very busy. We have 4 shows a year. We have a student-directed play in the fall, followed by a fall play directed by myself, a student-directed rookie showcase in January or February, depending on where it lands, and then the big spring musical in April.
So I would say that our choir program, when I first came here, consisted of the concert choir, and then IA had just begun. So it wasn't really a thing yet. It was just a girls group. They didn't really compete or anything. So I was tasked with bringing that show choir program to kind of fruition. And then with concert choir, also building that as well. And then Guys with Ties, I started after I got here to kind of build up the guys group. So I feel like it's really grown from very small from when I got here to now. I mean, we've had over 100 kids at any point in the last couple of years. So it's been an amazing journey. And I've enjoyed watching just the growth of all of the programs within the choir program.
So choir really has a special place in my heart. It's where I've learned to really be confident in how I express myself to both others and myself. And it's really just a fun place where I've met so many good friends.
Positively, I would say that over the last 4 years, I've done show choir all 4 years of high school. I would say that, like, I've made so many friends. Like, all of my best friends from high school that I've made are from show choir. And not just that, if they weren't in show choir, I've met them because of somebody else in show choir. And so I would say I've really found my friend group in high school because of it. And then also because of show choir, I've been able to grow more and more as a performer. And that has really helped as someone who's been performing like my whole life. Like, this is just like, it brought me to new levels that I didn't know I could reach. So I really enjoyed that.
I think I've really grown more confidence. Like freshman year, I was really shy and I didn't really like talking to people and I wasn't myself. But through theater and show choir, I've learned how to be more confident in myself and I was able to express myself more.
So I met Lucy when she was a sophomore, and the very first show she was a grandparent in Willy Wonka. And then in Puffs that year, she played Cedric, which was a comedic role, which I thought was really great for her because she could kind of step out of that safe box that she was kind of putting herself in. And then SpongeBob that year, she got Pearl, the whale. And that's when I really got to hear her true voice, just belting and those high notes that she can hit, which was great. And then last year, I really wanted to push her on the more serious side. So for Almost Maine, I put her in one of the harder scenes that she really had to dig deep into those emotional recall moments and be sad and angry and all those things that are sometimes hard to cultivate on stage in a natural way. And then, of course, this year when we had Hunchback auditions, it was really a toss-up between, I'd say, 4 or 5 girls in the junior and senior class.
I love theater. I've been doing it since I was 6. Positively, again, I've grown as a performer, and I just love it. I mean, I can't really think of negatives about it. Like, truly, it's like my favorite thing in the world. Like, I love it. And that's what makes it so sad that I don't get to do it that much after college, during college and all that. But I don't know. I could never I'm always with show choir, this sounds bad, but with show choir, I dread a lot of the practices. I'm like, oh my God, I don't want to go to show choir. But theater never felt that way. I could have the smallest role and I'll still be so excited to go to practice.
Oh my goodness. So when Lucy first came to me, I remember her mom brought her in the car and she's like, Lucy's here, come meet her. And I knew Miss Lindner before from when Jack went through the program. And so Jack was an amazing performer, really strong into choir and loved music. So when I met Lucy, she was all sweaty from playing sports, and she was sitting in the car and she's like, I guess I want to do choir. Just kind of not sure, but okay, I'll try it. And so then she auditioned and she got into Irish Adrenaline.
So freshman year, Lucy hated choir And I remember I'd be begging her not to quit. I'm like, it's gonna be worth it. Just wait the year. And now she is like the queen of choir. Like she is such a good singer, and I'm so glad she stuck through it.
It's been really fun to kind of watch Lucy go from comedy only to, lead of a show, very high drama, emotionally charged. So she's going to do some great things in the future.
I think that girl is going places. I think that she will. I think we're going to see her name in lights. I think it might be an interesting path to get there, but she's super smart. She knows how to make those connections and do the things that you need to do to get to that next level. She's not afraid of hard work. And I see really great things in her future.
Oh, absolutely. You don't have to go into the arts or musical theater to become a performer.
I really want to. So I auditioned for a bunch of colleges in the fall, and it's such a for musical theater specifically, it's such a selective program. Like thousands of kids audition and they only take about like 20-ish kids at every school. And so it's so selective. So I didn't get into any programs that I wanted to get into. So that really sucked because this is something I'm so passionate about and something I love so much. But I'm going to college to get my degree in biology, but I still want to audition on the side and do all this other stuff because I love it. I'm not ready to be done, if that makes sense. I don't think I could ever be ready to be done, even if that means just doing community stuff or auditioning for bigger stuff or stuff like that. I don't know.